Guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be reacting to episode 18 of Revenged Love. I know I took a week off last week. Thank you for giving me a little bit of time. I was just feeling a little overwhelmed. I wouldn't go as far as to say burned out, but I was not finding a lot of joy in this process of recording and making these videos, and normally I do, but last week I just really wasn't feeling that happy spark. So I decided to give myself a little break and then come back to it this week. I am also currently, when this is going up, on a trip. I'm going to see Lycan perform in LA, or technically in Glendale, but whatever. I'm planning to film a vlog of that, so if you're interested, keep an eye out here. I'm not a good vlogger because I get kind of embarrassed, but I'll try. Picking up where we left off, I'm pretty sure what had happened. Chi Cheng had kicked SUOWEI out of the house, and they were fighting about Wang Shuo and Wang Shuo's brother, but then something happened and they were forgiving each other, and SUOWEI never once seemed angry about being kicked out of the house. I would be, but I'm not part of this relationship. I am just an outside observer. Regardless, we will now pick up where we left off. We are still trying to see what is Wang Shuo's endgame plan here. What are Chi Cheng's parents gonna think about SUOWEI? I'm still so curious. I mean, we know what the mom is probably gonna think, but I don't know. And Chi Cheng still has to go to prison. I'm thinking Wang Shuo is going to be involved in that somehow because we just don't have that many episodes left. Unless they deal with him really quickly and then it's like, oh my god, the evil is defeated. Now we get our nice happy epilogue and it's like, boom, prison. But we're just going to have to see. After this episode, there are only 6 episodes left. So we're winding down. Quickly before we get started, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, share the video with a friend, do all the YouTube things. It really helps me out in the algorithm and on my journey to my next goal of 1,500 subscribers. And if you are so inclined, please feel free to join my channel memberships. They're only 99 cents a month and you get early ad-free access to all of my videos, as well as some other perks. Big shout out to those who are already channel members, my dramatics. Y'all support me so incredibly much to me. And now without further ado, let's get started. More hamster cages for the pet snakes. I don't even know if that's a hamster cage. It's so small. It looks like the kind of cage that you'd put like decorative pet bugs in or something. You know?
再怎么说，他都是个外人，还是我情敌，你总不能胳膊肘往外拐吧？
Wang Shuo's literally like a toddler. Like, I'm seeing behaviors between him and my nephew that are familiar, which is not good for a grown man.
我才是那个外人，连自己的亲弟弟都防着，哎，世上哪有
？That is so valid. I love the brother for that. Yeah, he's giving toddler, narcissistic. Yeah. Good thing that is literally meant to be attacked, so probably pretty hard to destroy it. Not impossible, but probably pretty hard. Like, Wang Shuo, do you really want the answer for why everybody's acting this way around you? Do you really want to know that everybody hates you because you're really freaking annoying and like terrible to be around? Is that information that you think will be productive for you going forward? Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to is a very important piece of advice. I know people in the comments have addressed this, but I just cannot get over that they're like, oh, we're gonna show his like kinky cave, but then there is zero like intense intimacy between the two of them that they show on camera. Like, just a very interesting choice to make. I don't know.
你怎么又来了？
Like, I know China's gone further than this before.
谢谢你的
So
好
I'm
意，
like,
但你要是少
I
给
don't
我
know
这
why they
点麻
went so
烦，
far back.
我会更感动。
I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert.
那天你
I
在
could
我
be
家住了
missing
一晚，
things.
池整没生气吧？我让他当我面说不爱我，他都说不出口。
Yeah, that was interesting to me. I'm curious to get to the bottom of that, if we ever will. Because SUOWEI never asked him, like, yo, why'd you kick me out? Can we like have a conversation about that? Like,
我也不会轻易抛弃。
so maybe he's fine not talking about this also. He seems to be fine not talking about a lot of things.
真心，别把真心两个字放在我的身上。毕竟几年前一走了之的人是我。
I mean, Wang Shuo is sincere. He's sincerely awful.
如果这件事情池整知道了，他会怎么办？
If Chi Cheng finds out about Ye, what will he do? Nothing. That's what... He's addressed this. He addressed this like 10 episodes ago. We've had this conversation already where he was like, SUOWEI, if you've been lying to me, I don't care because I'll forgive you. We've had this conversation. And listen, I have no stakes in the matter, so it's easier for me to just go with it. I understand why he's struggling with this. But like, he did point blank tell you this. So,
阿姨，
I'm a little confused.
台城，
Is Ye going to kill his mother? I'm sure she won't go that far. I hope. Hope this is just like
我跟吴奇琼之
insidious
前就是个误
manipulation.
会。阿姨，您就帮我劝劝大琼吧，我是真的想和他和好。
这。
I know that she's being paid or manipulated or whatever by Wang Shuo, but you gonna go bother this dying old woman about this nonsense? She has got bigger things to deal with, okay?
生日快乐！
Though I guess nobody knows she's dying, except for Chi Cheng. So.
都这个点了。
This is why we share information, people.
小帅
Don't keep
来没来
massive
不重要
secrets from your
重要的是你
beloved
生日
one.
是。
还是咱俩的10周年纪念日。
Also, why are we doing this? Why are they still going
10年
out with
前
him and like
我们就在
entertaining
城里
his
的生日
friendship?
宴上确认关系了。
None of them
你还记
like
得吗？
him as a person.
10周年
Are they
纪
just?
念日
Oh wait, maybe they
你
talked
们俩
about this.
总共才好了
Maybe
几
they're
年
scared if they push him away, he'll
中
do
间还有
something
那么
behind their
大的空
backs,
缺，也敢
which
笼
is
统
fair
地称为
because
10
he
年
probably would.
啊？
The old keep your friends close
我给
and
大
your
家点首
enemies
歌
closer.
助助兴。
I see the strategy. Oh God. I knew I didn't think we'd have to deal with the singing and the guitar playing as much in this show. I know there's no guitar, but like spiritually there's a guitar in this scene. You know what I mean? They ain't even trying to make it look like he's actually singing this song. Bro. They are not even trying. Why are you crying? Pull yourself together. That's one way to fix the problem. Splashing liquid. Oh, oh! Now we fighting. Oh, Wang Shuo, the orchestrator. So they'd be like, oh my god, how violent.
原来他也是会骑的，是会发疯的，只不过不是为我而已。
SUOWEI. Come on. SUOWEI, I need you to work with me. Oh, wait. I'm putting the pieces together. Because he saw the brother throw the water, so he thinks they're fighting over him splashing the water, but that's not why. It was because Chi Cheng saw the text. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Very convenient. How did he know that they would be, well, I don't remember. Maybe there was some phone sneaking. I don't know. It doesn't matter. You know what? It doesn't matter. This is the solution that we now have to deal with. So we got to move forward. See, I don't know. My boyfriend not getting in a fist fight because of me would not make me upset. I think my boyfriend getting into fist fights would scare me. That's right, SUOWEI. He's gonna figure out what's going on. You know who else should have been involved in that fight? We could just drag Wang Shuo into it too. He could use a few good right hooks to that face. Just punch that smug ass grin off of his face. Also, my brain just doesn't work like that. I would not have seen that scene and been like, oh, Chi Cheng is fighting him because he splashed water on Wang Shuo. I'd be like, what did I just walk into? Clearly something's going on. But my brain works a little slower in such situations, I suppose, than SUOWEI's does. Winnie, come on. Winnie has joined us, so you'll see her tail. Oh dear, what video are we seeing now? Listen, sometimes the homies make out, okay? Sometimes it's not necessarily gay to kiss the homies goodnight, okay? That's all I'm saying. Not necessarily. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't always mean anything. Is this Chi Cheng or Chong Yu? I think it's Chi Cheng. Yeah. I knew we're witnessing crimes. So many crimes. He's still asking for Chong Yu? Because that's his homie. That's his number one homie. Also, they were literally just like playing games and laughing with each other when all of this happened. So it makes sense that his brain would be like, yeah, my man Chong Yu, where are you at? We were having so much fun. Listen, I don't know if this is particularly a crime, but it seems like it should be in some form or fashion. Blackmail, I guess? I don't know. But why would Wang Shuo leave this clip for SUOWEI to find, knowing that it blows his whole plot apart? Because all SUOWEI has to do is show this clip to Chong Yu and Chi Cheng, and everything will fall apart. So, you know what? I bet if I quit yapping, we will find the answer.
所以，这一切真的都是汪硕自导自演的。
Because I'm wondering now what Chi Cheng thinks SUOWEI is upset about, because it's not the same. They're not upset about the same things. I'm very curious.
小池，
Did he got in a
你怎么来
fight,
了？
maybe?
那个大琼这几天工
I
作
don't
忙，
know.
都没回家住。
没事，阿姨。
He looks so frazzled and upset.
他们分手以后一直有联系，我们家大琼也有和好的
Lady,
意
why are you
思。
telling this man all this stuff instead of your
说好说
son?
阿姨，
I think you need to have a frank and honest convo with your son
还有和好的意思。
about a lot of
你说
things.
这小姑娘也真憋屈吧？
So is Chi Cheng now gonna
你
think
这
that
手怎么了？
SUOWEI's
让我看
been
一下
in。touch
阿
with
姨，
the
没事，
Yeye this
不小
entire
心蹭了
time?
一下。
你们小孩子小心一点。
Surely he can't think that. SUOWEI's not that good. Not around him, at least.
阿姨，
I don't know. There's a lot
你不一
happening,
直
lots
想
of
要大琼
moving
娶媳妇儿
parts.
吗？
那样的女孩子能要吗？说分就分，
The
说和
name
就和。
drop.
真欺负我们家大琼，好脾气。
月月，
The connections finally being made
全名
since
叫
like
月月
episode 2 or 1, I don't remember. Now remember, Chi Cheng, you said that it was fine if he was lying to you and that you didn't care. Let's keep that energy. I can pull up the receipts, Chi Cheng. I have them. I will pull up the receipts. You said you didn't care. I like Chi Cheng's little nose mole.
可能是我多想了。
I know sometimes in like the faceology, I've heard the moles can mean different things in the different places. Don't know much about that, but I like it. Nice little beauty mark. Okay. I know this is not a moment for rational thought. I'm aware. Your emotions would completely overwhelm you in this moment. However, let's think. Immediate thought. Oh my god, SUOWEI's been playing me this entire time to get back at me about Yeye. Would he have gone as far as he has just for revenge? I don't think so. But that's just my thought, and also that's a rational thought, which Chi Cheng is not capable of at the moment. He's reeling, he's going through it all right now in the moment. He's overwhelmed, I'm sure. But maybe I was about to say, maybe it'll all be okay. I mean, yes, it will all be okay, but like, I'm sure it's going to be a rocky road to get there. Now listen, I understand this all looks very incriminating. However, it's not as bad as it looks. It looks pretty bad, but I promise it's not that bad. You didn't want to date her anyway. You didn't like her. You weren't gonna marry her. So what are we really upset about?
梦里都是他。
夜什么心？
我心里有愧。
He tried to tell you he was lying, and
他怎么来了？
you said you didn't care.
这话
Once again,
不得问你。
I'm gonna remind you of that.
我当初接近你是有目的的。
See, he was trying to tell you, sort of.
越来越觉得你现在没个阵型了啊！
Kind of. You know, is love really worth all this drama anyway? Gonna come up, scream at SUOWEI, dump him, whatever. Be like,
还
okay,
没回去啊？
okay, just dump me. That's fine. Go. Get back together with your manipulative, narcissistic ex. You'll be so miserable together. I'm gonna just go hang out with my bestie. And we're just gonna have a good time by ourselves. It's all falling apart. It's all collapsing around him. Winnie, what are we gonna do? She looks very cute,
走完这一
but I'm not gonna disturb her to show you.
就彻底到头了。
Okay, Does that mean you're going to dump him or you think he's going to dump you? Also, regardless of all of this, I would still show them that video. Be like, you thought this happened and it didn't. And you should just know that. I guess they have bigger fish to fry at the moment, though, which seems to be the theme of this episode.
你不都看到了？
我看到什么了？
看到会接近你的真实问题。
He even trying to defend himself? Maybe he is done. Maybe he's just like, I'm tired.
你
There's
一
just
直
too
跟
much
他有联
drama.
系，分手之后还一直惦
Unless
记，
this is part of his larger plan to
想跟他
expose
和
Wang
好是
Shuo,
吗？
which might be true. In which case, I'll be very impressed with SUOWEI.
随便。
Ooh, is that some smooth trumpet in the background? I'm a fan. I'm a
无
fan.
所谓。不管你最初的目的是什么，咱俩相处这么久，你对我至少有一点点真心吧
？Unexpected direction for Chi Cheng. You're not wrong, Chi Cheng, I promise.
只要你点头，我期望不久。
He's gonna let it go. But SUOWEI has a master plan. I believe
没
it.
有，
SUOWEI, what are you doing?
当初我和你在一起，就是为了报复你和月月。现在是想利用你的手段帮我谋财。只要我足够有钱了，能满足月月的要求了，我就会和她重新在一起。我可是直男，为什么要和你混一辈子？
I'm sure SUOWEI has got a master plan. And I feel like this is part of it. And I'm very impressed with his acting abilities, because normally he's not that good around Chi Cheng. This reminds me of that like pivotal scene in the Moulin Rouge movie when Satine has to make Christian believe that she doesn't love him to save him from the Duke. It's been done 1,000 times, and I love it every time. I'm just obsessed with that kind of thing. So I'm living for this, if that's what's going on, which I think it is. I think that's what's happening. And I'm going to keep thinking that until proven otherwise.
你让我生不如死，你手段真高，我心服口服。我活该，我自作自受。
生不如死，你害过我吗？你扪心自问。
Oh, or wait, is he going along with it because he thinks that Chi Cheng is still hung up on Wang Shuo?
是啊，
Is this not part of some master plan? Oh, this is a lot more sad than I thought it was.
我宁愿把你轰出去，都不敢对你凶。
I'd rather you yell at me than kick me out of your house. Are you kidding? Kicking someone out of your house is way more dramatic than just yelling at them. Not that yelling is okay, but like, between the two
你觉得我爱他不爱
choices.
你，嫌我对你太好，不足以印证我对你的感情。行啊，那从今天开始，我换位。
This conversation has not gone any direction I thought it would.
咱俩永远别见面，老死不相往来。
Oh, is he sending the video?
7年前，王朔和郭成宇根本就没做那种事情。你现在可以名正言顺的和他复合了。
Dropping the music out of the background of this scene was a very good choice. Very, very good
我
choice.
高兴的不知道该说
I'm
什
like
么。
on the edge of my seat, listening, obviously, and talking to you, but
谢谢你为我俩铺路。咱俩到死为止。
Chi Cheng and Wang Shuo are not going to be happy together. Spoiler alert. I don't care what Chi Cheng is saying right now. They are going to make each other miserable, exactly like they did before. And you know what? They deserve it. Go make each other miserable. Because, like, neither of them is 100% in the right here, okay? They both have flaws. They both have issues they're dealing with that they're projecting onto the other person, which I understand. But, like, we're in SUOWEI's head more. I think he's kind of our point of view character. So we've seen his development and understand why he has such intense self-worth issues. Like, to him, it makes no sense, even now, why Chi Cheng is with him, because he thinks that he's, like, so unworthy of somebody like Chi Cheng's attention. So to him, it makes sense. Like, of course he still loves Wang Shuo. Of course he still wants to date him, and I'm just convenient because, like, I'm just me, and, like, he's him, and he's so amazing, and I'm so not. So his insecurity makes sense. And then it's compounded by all of these, like, machinations that Wang Shuo puts together, which is neither of their faults, but unfortunately is, like, really just playing on it. And, like, they just won't talk about it because they're both emotionally stunted young men. See, Chi Cheng's lighter won't even spark because the spark of his life is gone. The spark of SUOWEI is gone. And I guess with Chi Cheng, he got really used to having to kind of always feel, it seems like he was not worthy of it. It was like all the surrounding stuff, like people only wanted the stuff around him, and that, like, nobody ever really wanted him as a person. So when he's like, oh, my love isn't enough to make you believe how much I love you, and that's why you think I still love Wang Shuo. So that's where his insecurity is coming from. He's like, I'm also still not enough for this person that I'm so in love with. So I understand where they're both coming from. And I also understand why they haven't talked about it. You know why? I wouldn't have talked about it either. Because I'm like, why torture myself more when I can just ignore the problem and it won't go away, but then I won't have to talk about it. Oh, Chi Cheng, what are you doing? Ugh. You know what? Just to get Wang Shuo out of my life, I would be like, yeah, go date him. Just dump me. I suck. He's awesome.
无所谓。
Go date him. Just so I never have to see this person again. Sometimes you gotta it's like when you have a skin cancer spot. I'm sorry, I don't know where this comparison came from. And they have to cut out such a bigger portion of your skin to get all the cancer out and to make the wound heal correctly. That's like this situation. If I was SUOWEI, I'd be like, Wang Shuo's the cancer. Chi Cheng is the healthy skin that unfortunately also gets taken away with the cancer. So, like, bye. Is this what's Xiao Shubao? Is this Xiao Shubao? Is he gonna give him the snake back? Is it gonna be like symbolic?
进行的。
行啊，记性不错。
Is the snake heart shaped on its head, or it was only heart shaped when it was a baby? I've never noticed that. That is cute though. If you're a snake person.
我还是喜
I
欢
hope
看你
nobody
现在这个样子。
ever gets me a snake
你说
in any
挺简单
form,
一个
heart
人，
shaped or not.
钻什么牛角尖儿啊？那以后就这样，别纠结了。
我纠结怪谁啊？
You don't want him to be like this. You know why? Because he's been scheming all behind the scenes. This is his default state. He does not have frivolous and innocent. That state is not a part of him.
我欠你一句话。
Is it going to be the I don't love you? Please, please do something emotionally good for you, Chi Cheng.
我说，
Please.
我不爱你了。
Wangshuo, I don't love you anymore. Chi Cheng, oh my gosh, the healing can finally happen.
看了无所谓给我发的视频以后，
That's so good.
我才知道，
Go be single for a while, or go get SUOWEI back maybe. I don't know, but don't be with this person.
是因为我不知道答案。当无所谓把答案给了我，我更确定，我真的不爱你了。
Yeah, I guess in hindsight, it makes sense then why he was struggling so much with their previous conversation. I mean, I guess it makes sense in a way. It's like maybe I would have a different reaction, but me and Chi Cheng are not the same person. But if he still had so much unresolved feelings and like knowledge about what actually happened in this like really pivotal moment in his past, it can be hard to get past things like that. And I mean, sometimes you can become emotionally enlightened enough that you can just kind of like accept that you just may never know and move on and live a healthy, happy life. Clearly, Chi Cheng was not in that boat, which is a choice, I guess. So now he finally has the answers. And now he finally really can put that in the past and he can realize, I don't love you anymore. And I'm going to go move on into the future. Chi Cheng looks real good right here. I think it's the all black and the moodiness and like the quiet heartbreak on his face. And he has a very nice 3/4 like side profile. Very
从来
nice.
没有问过你跟郭晨宇干的那些事儿。现在我给你答案，因为真正伤我的，是你的决绝，不是你的背叛。我们恋爱的3年，我的心完完全全属于你，是你没护住他。
So he wasn't mad he theoretically slept with Changyu. He was mad he left for 7 years.
完完全全属于无所谓了。
Okay, like good for you, man, I guess. All right, now you gotta go get Wu Shuowei back. Gotta go make him believe that you love him, I guess. Also, whenever Chi Cheng is doing like a really like either like angry or like sad or really heavy scene, his eyes are so like magnetic. I think because maybe they're like just so dark and they're almost moody looking. So then he can just like, they can like laser beam sadness. The symbolism. He's giving all his toxicity and his jealousy feelings and his past back to the person who's responsible for most of it. It's not his burden to carry anymore. He's moving on.
是张丽雅女士吗？她的紧急联系人一直没有接电话，我们在最近的通话记录里找到您的联系方式了。
她是我妈妈，她怎么了？
Oh
她在家里晕
no.
倒了，有邻居打电话叫了救护车，送到医院了。现在情况很危险，你先来趟医院吧。
Everything is happening at the worst possible time. And the episode's over. Dear God. It felt good getting back in the swing of things. I enjoyed it. I liked this episode. I like that everything is kind of like really starting to happen. We got answers. We got Chi Cheng moving on emotionally. The mom stuff is finally all coming to a head, which I'm very excited about because that has been a long time coming. Obviously, there was sadness, but like overall, we're making strides on the things that we've been needing to make strides on for a minute. Leave your favorite pink emoji in the comments if you've made it this far, because I feel like we just need some happy pink energy on this video, which is kind of sad. And also, I really like pink and I'm just feeling it today. But that's all for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.